Hello friends at home. In this video I will be doing today's math lesson with you. I am sitting here with your friends in the classroom. We are opening up our books to page 357. The sun is shining. I hate to complain, but it's kind of putting a little bit of a glare on the paper, so I'm going to see if I can adjust the windows a little bit and maybe help that. I don't know if that made a difference, but you've got page 357 in your book, and that's what I'm working on here. So we're doing our problem-solving pages, which are the pages where we take everything we've been learning so far in this chapter and we apply them through word problems. And looking at the top of 357, there's no work for you to do here. This is just for you to look and listen. So if you just want to relax and set your pencil down, put your eyes on the screen, and I will work you through what they're doing here, trying to show us what to do, and then we'll start the writing on the next page. 357, Brooklyn, 357. So it says Dave has 18 baseball cards. So I'm going to circle 18 here. And it says he gives 3 cards to James. Then he gives 4 to Harry. So how many baseball cards does Dave have now? So what we're looking at here is 18 cards all together. So on my scrap paper, and again, you don't have to write this down. This is just for you to pay attention. It says, what do you know? We know that he has 18 baseball cards. And we know he gives 3 to James. So what we need to figure out first off is once he gives the 3 to James, how many does he have? And then once he gives the 4 to Harry, how many does he have? So there's a few ways we can do that. I'm going to put here 18. That's our total amount. And we're going to take away 3. And then we're going to take away 4. How many is that all together? So what we can do, if we start with 18, so I'm going to draw my 10 frame, and again, you just have to watch. Remember, we draw our 10 frame like a rectangle, split it in half, and then 4 lines down. 1, 2, 3, 4. That cuts it into 10 pieces. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's our 10. But then we have 8 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's 18 all together, okay? Now it says he gives 3 cards to James. So I'm going to take a different color just so you can see what I'm doing here. And I'm going to circle 3 cards. That looks like the exact same color, doesn't it? I'm going to circle 3 cards that he gives to James. Those are James's 3 cards, okay? So now we can cross those off. They're gone. He gave them away. Then he gives away 4 cards to Harry. So I can cross off 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. These ones are going to Harry. Those ones are gone now. So now what I'm looking at here, I have a 10 because I haven't touched any in the 10 yet, and then I have 1 more. So what is a 10 and 1 more, Beckett? 11. So altogether, he now has 11 cards. I don't know what's with this camera today. What's it doing, friends? Why is it doing that? Hey, that's better. Isn't that better? That's much better. Okay, you're saying no, it's much better. Okay, so now let's take a look-see gander here. If you turn to page 358, it says answer the questions and write the number sentences to solve the problem. So you're going to be filling this in your book. Beckett, what's up? Yeah, hurry up. So you're going to be filling these in your book as I fill them in on mine. So it says Olivia has a bowl of 17 cherries. Would you all circle 17? I feel like that's an important number. It says she eats 4 cherries for breakfast, so circle the 4. Later, she eats 9 cherries, so circle the 9. So it says how many cherries are left in the bowl now? So your first thing you ask yourself is, what do you know? We know that she has how many cherries? Drew? We know she has 17, so everybody put a 17 on this line. Olivia has 17 cherries. We know that, okay? We also know how many she eats at breakfast because we circled it. How many does she eat at breakfast, Brooklyn? 4. So here we can put 4. She eats 4 cherries at breakfast. So how many cherries does she have now? So we have 17. Take away 4. How many does that give us? Well, let's think. If we had our 10, and you don't have to draw this, you can just watch. If you want to draw it, you can. Here's our full 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And she ate 4, so we can cross off 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have a 10 and 3 ones. What is a 10 and 3 ones? I got one person participating. What is a 10 and 3 ones, Landon? 13. So 17 minus 4 equals 13. You should all put a 13 on that line. So that's what we know first. She had 17. She ate 4. But then it says, what else do we know? Well, how many cherries did she eat later? It says right here. How many, Lillian? 9. So put a 9 there. Olivia eats 9 cherries later. So how many cherries are left? Well, she's down to 13 cherries, right? So we can put our 13 here. And then we're going to take away the 9 that she ate later, and we need to figure out this number. So if we draw our 13, that would be our 10 frame here. Okay. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3. It's a 10 and 3 ones. That's 13. Now we need to take away 9. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we took away 9. How many does that leave us? How many are left up there? Victoria? How many are left? 4. So 13 take away 9 equals 4. So there are 4 cherries left in the bowl now. You need your mask on, okay? Why is it important to answer the first part of the subtraction problem before solving the rest? Why does that matter? Sage? Yeah, you don't want to forget any of the numbers. So if you solve step 1, then you know you can complete step 2. Let's go on now to the top of the next page, this one. They're just walking us through, again, how we solve these problems. So let's turn to page 360, okay? 360. Everyone see 360 at the bottom? All right, it says Carl has 17 building blocks. So would you all please circle 17 building blocks? He uses 5 blocks to build a tower. So please circle 5 blocks to build a tower. And he uses 8 blocks to build a house. So circle 8 blocks to build a house. So we need to think about, what do we know? We know he has how many blocks to start, Emily? How many does he have to start? 17. So right here, everybody put 17. Carl has 17 building blocks. How many does he use to build the tower, Ava June? 5. So we're going to take 5 away because he's using 5. So for our number sentence here, he had 17. We're taking away 5 to build a tower. How many will that leave us with? Well, if I draw my 10 frame here, remember, split it down the middle, cut it into 4. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need to add in our 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here we have a 10 and 7 ones. That's 17. Let's take away 5 and see how many he has left. Count with me. 1, 2, 5. So I took away 5. Now I still have my 10, and then I have 2 ones left. So Blake, how many does he have left after he uses 5? We have a 10 and 2 ones. 12. Good job. Okay, so now he had 17. He built a tower, so he's down to 12. Now it says Carlos uses how many blocks to build the house? Beckett? 8. So put an 8 here. He's going to use 8 to build his house. So now let's figure out how many are left. Well, we're down to 12 because he already used 5, so we got to put our 12 here. And then we're going to take away the 8 because those are the ones he's going to use to build the house. And we need to figure out how many that leaves us. So looking back up here, our 12 left. Let's take away 8 more and see what we have left. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many did that leave us with, Camila? 4. So 12 take away 8 equals 4. That means there are 4 blocks left. Okay? Awesome job, friends. Let's go on now to 361. 361. We're going to talk about Sarah and her stamps. It says Sarah has 19 stamps. So will you all circle 19? She gives 7 stamps to her sister. So circle 7 because she's getting rid of 7. She gives 3 stamps to her friend. So circle 3. How many stamps does Sarah have now? So the first thing we do is say, what do we know? How many stamps does Sarah start with? Isaac? How many does she start with? 19. So on that first line, everyone put a 19. Sarah has 19 stamps. Isaac, how many did she give to her sister? 7. So on that second line, put a 7. And now for our first number sentence, we're going to take 19. That's how many she started with. And we're going to take away the 7 that she gives to her sister. Now to help us do that, if we draw our 10 frame here and put in 10, bing, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we need 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. Now let's take away 7. Count with me, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now left over, she still has her 10, and she has 2 ones. What is a 10 and 2 ones, Blake? 10 and 2 ones? 12. So 19 take away 7 equals 12. So she's down to 12 stamps. Now how many stamps does she give to her friend, Brooklyn? 3. So put a 3 on that line. So now we have our 12 stamps left. So we'll put our 12 here. Take away the 3 she's going to give her friend. So let's take away 3 more from what she has left and see where we end up. Count with me to 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. How many does she have left, Beckett? 9. So 12 minus 3 equals 9. And down here you can say Sarah has 9 stamps now. Go ahead and turn to the back, page 362, and let's do Mr. Harris's problem. Mr. Harris has 18 stickers, so everyone circle 18 stickers. He gives 9 away one day, so circle 9. He got rid of 9. Then he gives 5 away the next day, so circle 5. How many stickers does he have left? So let's start with what we know, Austin. How many stickers did he have at the beginning of the week? 18. So on that first line, everybody put 18 stickers. That's how many he has. Now, Camilla, how many did he give away on the first day? 9. So on that second line, put a 9. He gives away 9 stickers. And our subtraction equation will read 18 stickers to start. Give away 9. How many do you have left? Well, let's think about it like this. Let's do our make a 10 to subtract. How many do I need to take away from 18 to get to 10? Faith? I have 18. How can I get to 10? If I take away 8, I'll get to 10. But they want me to take away 9, so I still have to take away 1 more, don't I? So what is 10 take away 1, Faith? 9. So 18 take away 9 must be 9. So now he has 9 stickers left, and he gives away how many more? Drew? 5 more, so put a 5 on your next line. So how many stickers does he have now? Well, he has 9 left, and he gives away 5 more. What is 9 take away 5? Mateo? 4. You need your mask on, please. 9 take away 5 equals 4. So Mr. Harris has 4 stickers left. We're going to skip the right about it because you guys have done an excellent job with these problem-solving problems so far. The most important thing to remember whenever you're solving word problems is think about what you already know based on the information they've given you, what you need to know, what are they asking you to figure out, and then what steps can you take to get there. Okay? Bye, friends at home.
Bye.